Hi everyone. Would you like to improve your creativity in English? If you do, here is a simple exercise to show you how you can be more creative. Describe what you see in the picture. Here's a picture. Can you describe it? Well, most of you would say, I can see a red car in the picture. There are some trees in the background. Yes, there is a number on the car. There are clouds in the sky. What else can you see? How else can you describe this? Okay. Now, can you try and describe only the car? Well, it doesn't have to be accurate information. Remember that. When you're creative, you don't have to be accurate. Okay, so let's see. This is a car. What else can I say? This is a red car. Now, if I say this is a car, it tells me everything about the car. Everything I need to know. I need to know that it's a car. But if I want to give someone more information about the car, then I can easily add some adjectives like red. This is a red car. And now I'm being more specific and the description is becoming more interesting. The listener will be more interested in finding out more. This is a red car. Okay, what else? This is my neighbor's red car. Now, isn't this getting more interesting? What else? This is my neighbor's old red car. Now it's getting more and more interesting. It's telling us more and more about the car. This is my neighbor's old red and shiny car. So when you are writing a composition, when you are writing an essay, don't just write things like, this is a car. Make it interesting. That will get you more marks. Write something like, this is my neighbor's old red and shiny car. All right? Or something even more interesting like this. This is my neighbor's old red, shiny, and unique car. Why not? Okay? Now, what about this picture? You can see two trees here. So I can be very boring and say, there are two trees. Or there are two trees in the forest. But can I be more interesting so that I can engage my audience even better? I can. I can say, there are two tall trees in the lonely forest. Sounds so much better, doesn't it? I could also say, there are two tall, strong trees in the lonely, deep forest. Even better. I could say, there are two tall, strong oak trees in the lonely, deep, and dense forest. Now, which one of these sentences pleases you the most? I'm quite sure you will agree that it's the last one. So that's what happens when you are creative, when you add more and more to the description of an object or a person. All right, try this one. Now here's a person. Are you ready to describe her? Look, there is a pretty girl with long brown hair sitting in a field of refreshing wild daisies, enjoying the happy warm sunshine and looking towards the blue house in the distance with a yearning in her heart. Now, isn't this interesting? If I just had to say, there is a girl in the picture, that would be so boring. But see how vividly it is described here. This helps to draw the attention of your audience, maybe your viewers or your Readers, it will draw their attention to what you have written and make them want to linger longer. If you are a student, it will help your teacher to give you better marks because it is so much more interesting when you are creative and you add so many more details. Like I said, the details don't have to be specific, they don't have to be accurate. You can make up whatever you want. Let your imagination go wild. Enjoy yourself. Look at this one. Here's how I would describe it. Adam, I've named him to make it more interesting. Instead of just saying the man, give him a name. Adam is sitting with his head in one hand, trying to lessen the burden that he feels from the passing of his pet cat. He has never felt such sharp, throbbing pain in his head or such deep, melancholic pain in his heart before. It will take him a long time to get over it. Okay? You get what I'm trying to say? If you just said, there is a man in the picture, he is looking sad and worried. No one would really be interested in knowing more about it or reading that. If you found a book with a picture like this, and the first line in the book is, the man is sad, he is worried, I'm sure you would close that book and walk away. But if your first line said, Adam is sitting with his head in one hand, trying to lessen the burden that he feels from the passing of his pet cat, that would definitely make you linger longer. You would wonder, oh, okay, so let's see what happens next. What else are we told? He has never felt such sharp, throbbing pain in his head or such deep, melancholic pain in his heart before. How do I know that? I don't know. Maybe he has. Maybe his name is not Adam. Maybe he's not feeling sad. It's some other thing. I don't know what it is, but this is my imagination running wild. This is me trying to picture something and make it interesting. All right? What about this picture? You can make it interesting if you want, or you can let it be boring. See, here's what I would say. The little puppy lay on the bed with his chin resting on the side that faced the door. He was waiting anxiously for his mistress to return from her 3-day trip to the countryside with her friends. He had a look of hope and profound love in his huge, expressive eyes. Don't you think that makes it more interesting? I mean, I don't know where the puppy is lying. I'm just saying it's on the bed. And I don't know if he is actually facing the side of the room where the door is. I'm just using my imagination. Maybe he's facing a cupboard. Maybe he's facing a cake because he's longing to eat it. Maybe he's facing someone who has his leash in his hand because he's longing to go for a walk and waiting for that word. Come, let's go. You never know what he is looking at. But use your imagination. Let it run wild. That is how you can be creative. Don't restrict yourself in any way. All right? Now, here is your homework. Look at this picture carefully and describe it. Let your imagination run wild. I've said the same sentence over and over again in this lesson. Let your imagination run wild. Don't hold your thoughts back. Write whatever you want to write. In this exercise where you are improving your creativity, do not worry about your capital letters and full stops, your punctuation marks in any form. Do not worry about your spelling errors. Just write. Let your thoughts flow. Write. After you have written the entire description, then you go back and check for language errors. check for punctuation marks, capital letters, those kind of things, because they are important. All right? But first, let your imagination take control and have fun. With that, I will end this lesson. If you would like me to see what your description of this picture is, feel free to send it to me. My email address is in the description box. Use it. I will look forward to hearing from you. If not, if you'd like to keep it private, no problem, but do practice. We'll meet again very soon. Until then, bye.